Today I have a book for you guys. It's called Why Should White Guys Have All the Fun? And it's a story about Reginald Lewis. I'll kind of give you a background about it. How I kind of came across this book was interesting. I was thinking about negotiating my contract, and I had a good friend of mine send me this book. And I looked at the cover. Obviously, the title of the book is very funny. But when you dive into it, it was a very interesting story because it said, it talked about a prominent lawyer that turned into a businessman, and how he created this billion-dollar empire. And I was thinking to myself, why was this the first time I heard this story? I heard about Robert Smith, I heard about Jay-Z, I heard about tons of other different stories, but I hadn't heard this particular story. And so it kind of came at a really interesting time. And as I dove into the book, I learned about his story, and the story was, kind of similar to mine. He wanted to, started off playing football, kind of realized that football wasn't the way for him. And, he switched and putting all his work into, becoming a lawyer and ultimately becoming a businessman. And, I thought this story was so powerful because for me, growing up, I thought, or the way it was kind of put out there to me was the only thing that I could be successful at was some form of entertainment, whether it was play football, basketball, be a rapper, whatever that case may be. And so to have a story about a person who started playing a sport and realized that he can excel in something else and put all of his energy into that, I think it was an amazing story, a story that more people should know about. It should be more mainstream than it is. A story that kind of, changed the way I viewed a lot of the things that I, gone through in my life. And, he was an amazing man, did a lot of amazing things. And, I think a lot of people should check that out. A lot of people have been hitting me up about what I was reading to help me prepare myself for negotiations. And this was definitely one of those books that gave me the confidence to push forward.